Yes, people, we are back. Niall's Wi-Fi today is having a little bit of a heat stroke. It's been affected by the heat, like everybody else in this entire world. Niall is here at the minute. Niall is here at the minute. So
I am for a moment, but I'm not touching anything.
It's just going to be between me and Niall right now. We're taking over. We are joined by Chris as well. Obviously, the full panel is back today. I'm going to read out some comments just before we get started. Gareth says, big up.
Oh, you fucking idiot.
I'm sorry. I didn't even read that. Sorry, I don't even know. That's irrelevant. Yo, big up the panel. Hope we're doing well. This is going to be a good race. Brandon says, come on, Hamilton. Haha, he sucks. Zach says that USA. Coincidentally, I have been just driving an F1 car around Silverstone and Hamilton came first, but I was Verstappen and I came second by 0.143 seconds. Yep, and that was not real, so let's hope that's not true. Max says Charles back. Yeah,
he's failed. He failed.
Guys,
he ought to be ashamed of himself.
This is not a football show. This is an F1. This is as Dom, and I'm about to quote Dom now. This is where cars go vroom vroom. Like this is not men go kick kick. Like this is a full blown like cars go vroom vroom or meow. So guys, any car things, don't worry about it. Appreciate the view though. But yes, guys, we are back. Obviously, guess who's in pole position? Oh, no, wait. Was that Verstappen in pole position? Oh, yeah, that is. Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah, because Hamilton failed and flopped and was miserable. Bye, Felicia. But we have kicked off. We're on the formation lap at the minute. Chris, give me your top three finishers, first, second, and third.
Verstappen to win because I just think no one's stopping Verstappen at the moment. Like even a sprint race, Hamilton's on pole and still Verstappen won. Well, qualified and pole. I mean, sprint race getting confused but I update yesterday. Verstappen first, Hamilton second, and Super Lando Norris third.
That's literally what I was about to say. Chris read my mind. I'm not even mad about this. He actually read my mind. Just to clarify something, this might be the first time since Lewis started dominating that he's actually lost at Silverstone.
True. Yep, I would say so, yeah.
Charl is stealing my analysis. Max, Lewis, Bottas, Norris, Perez. Car goes vroom. Yay! We love to see that. Niall, what are your top three?
You know, I'm just gonna let you host this. To be frank, this I think it's slowly warming up. Clearly, my computer is thinking exactly what everyone else is thinking with some ice in me. But no, I'm very excited. I think it's going to be a great race. I really do. I think we're in for a real treat. And yeah, I think we'll certainly see what the boys are made of. There's 356,000 people at Silverstone this week, which is insane when you think about it. That is insane.
Yeah, look at this. Hamilton, Vettel, Hamilton, Verstappen. Well, this is going to be an interesting one, to be honest. The thing is, though, Hamilton will want it more, but if Hamilton struggles being behind people, that's the problem, is that Hamilton really struggles, and we saw this last time. Like, little happened to Max. He was like a lap and a half ahead of everybody. Like, man was buzzing ahead. Like,
I'll say turn one's important. Whoever is in first in turn one probably wins this race. So probably Verstappen.
Oh my God, guys!
Don't say that, Chris. Jesus, you're making the games the race sound so exciting. We are.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I don't know about you lot. I'm seeing.
Why is there a car starting from somewhere else? Why is there a car
basically, he crashed out yesterday. But we've got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights.
Come on, Verstappen! Come on,
and away we go. Who's going to get the best start? Oh, it's very close between Max and Lewis. Lewis is in first, but Max just goes on the outside. And there we have it. Max has just won the British Grand Prix. We'll leave it there. He's just won it. Congratulations to Max Verstappen.
Are you excited? Is that because
Bruno
Max
is now absolutely terrified.
I'm sorry, mate.
Bruno's like, what's this strange lady doing?
Sorry.
Charles having to apologize. I was having to apologize to Bruno. And there's a Ferrari there in third position. Bottas has dropped down a place, and Charles Leclerc is happy to take his spot. Good old Bottas, eh? Good old. Oh! Max is out. Max is out of the British Grand Prix.
Fox.
Lewis Hamilton is going to get destroyed by the FIA for that. Safety car is out. Safety car is out. Charles Leclerc is leading the race.
What actually happens? I need to see that again. I need to see what happened because I'm pretty sure there was contact by Lewis. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure there was contact. But I want to rewatch it so I can see.
Yeah, we need to rewatch it.
Lewis is probably gonna. Lewis Amel says, "Well, there goes Verstappen's in Drivers' Championship." Lewis may get a lot of shit from the FIA for this because that was Max's line. So Lewis may get disqualified for that reckless behaviour, and so he should. He should be disqualified for that. He really should. He shouldn't be allowed to race ever again.
Oh,
that is a horrific crash.
Do you know what? I respect every single English fan for standing up and applauding Max Verstappen. That's fucking appalling.
It's going to be really fucking painful. Into Cops as well. The speed he's just gone in at Cops, that is going to hurt. Lewis Hamilton ought to be utterly ashamed of himself.
All it looks like is
I'm really angry at Lewis.
Verstappen is out of the car, which I think, touch wood, is the best thing to see, that he is alive and he is not severely injured. That, for me, what most important is that Verstappen is safe and alive, and I think that's a really important thing. But I think Mercedes know what's about to happen.
Especially going into Cops, because Cops is such a fast corner. Lewis is an utter disgrace to Formula One for that. That driving has absolutely no place in Formula One ever. That driving is absolutely, it's reckless. I'm about to see it. So he cut off old start finish straight. Max is got the line, and Lewis deliberately leaves his tyre there and shoves him into Cops. That driving has absolutely no place in today's Formula One, and Lewis should receive a black flag for that. Max had position there. Lewis should be utterly ashamed of himself. Utterly ashamed.
Well,
in fact, he should be kicked out of Formula One. Well, this Grand Prix.
Well, Hamilton's done being in the pits anyways.
He's given him no room there.
So they're saying what they're saying is basically the stewards will be investigating how, if Lewis could have maybe gone even an inch, even it doesn't matter how small it is, if he could have gone over, it means he's fucked.
Basically, what I'm saying from this, as someone who's watched Formula One a lot, Max Verstappen was in the lead going into that corner. The race has been suspended so they can fix a tyre wall. My opinion on this is that there was plenty of space for Lewis Hamilton to leave. You have to, in Formula One, you have to leave space, right? That reckless behavior is coming from a man that is no longer good enough to drive in Formula One. In my opinion, Lewis Hamilton is not good enough to be a Formula One driver anymore. He's simply not. I think it was disgraceful. I think that driving has absolutely no place, because at the end of the day, he needed to have given Max space, especially into Cops, right? The fastest corner in probably in Formula One, it is ridiculously fast round Cops. Lewis not to give the space to the man that was in front is absolutely shameful. Yeah, like Alonso said, all the time you have to leave space.
Okay, guys, we're gonna read some comments. Max says, "Holy shit!"
I'm fuming.
Well, there goes Verstappen's lead in the Drivers' Championship. Lewis is going to get away with it, dude. You know the vibes. Yeah. I hope Verstappen is okay. Yes, we all hope Verstappen is okay.
He won't.
Red card.
He really won't.
What did Lewis say in the team radio? Because it wasn't clear on my TV now. Basically said that there was damage.
Well, he can have all the damage he wants. He's deliberately, he's now spending his entire time in Formula One trying to purposely kill other people. I think that's disgusting. I'm not even joking. Into Cops is disgusting. That Max is lucky he's walking away from that. Really lucky.
Literally, you can see like
that driving has zero place.
So reckless, like it's not. He's literally Lewis is coming around and he's becoming so dangerous that it's deadly. Like, look at that. Like, sorry, but he has space. He has space. He has space. Like, it's not even like unobvious. Armadeep said, Verstappen out of calm, fine. Lewis just asked the same as the commentators, and this means Lewis will have to take responsibility for the crash. Yeah. I can't stand Lewis Hamilton. Yes, Russ, you will agree.
I don't think Lewis cares.
I agree.
I don't think Lewis cares. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Lewis cares. That behaviour into Cops suggested to me that he didn't mind if Max Verstappen died. That is disgusting. Lewis's behaviour in Formula One this weekend has been utter garbage, and this man ought to be ashamed of himself and absolutely obliterated by the FIA. The FIA should absolutely obliterate him. And I'm almost about to call him a cunt, but I'm going to try and refrain from that. But he is an abhorrent human being. Abhorrent. Into Cops, he could have freaking killed him. And that's not even an exaggeration. That is not an exaggeration to say that in Cops, Lewis Hamilton could have may well ended the life of a fellow driver today. And I hope the FIA kick him out of this race now. They have to do something. If not, Max Verstappen next time is going to ram Lewis in the brick wall. And I'm not even joking. Because of Verstappen's demeanor and attitude, he is going to ram Lewis into a brick wall. I'm not even joking when I say that. Max will retaliate. So the FIA need to get on top of this, and I fully expect Christian Horner will be going berserk at the FIA for this. Absolutely disgusting. And I'm almost calmed down. Fuming. Absolutely fuming.
So basically, Lewis
That
was
is
middle of the
disgusting.
track. Lewis was middle of the track. They've just shown Leclerc.
Yeah,
back
he needs to go more to the right. At the end of the day, he should never be trying to overtake in cops anyway. Never. Trying to overtake in cops is ridiculously dumb as it is. Right? You cannot you cannot overtake in cops. You cannot.
I'm not going to lie. Sorry,
just
to interrupt. Max Verstappen is being taken in an ambulance, but he is waving and walking, which I think is amazing right now. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton, you look like a twat. You look like a twat right now. You look like a twat. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm sorry. You could have killed someone.
Looking at that picture, I think he knows what's about to come his way. Hamilton tried to take Verstappen from Mug, but ended up looking like a mug. Yeah, look, for me, you can never overtake. Right, I have driven many, and the same, but I have driven many laps around an F1 car in a race around Silverstone. The one place you cannot overtake is fucking cops, because it's hard enough to go through cops on your own, and I'm sure Chris can verify this. It is hard enough to go through cops on your own, but to even attempt to overtake into cops is dangerous, disgusting, and Lewis Hamilton should be utterly ashamed and should be removed from the race. The FIA have to do the right thing. They have to do the right thing. The FIA need to be kicking him out. End
Look,
off.
it's Indiana Jones.
I don't care that he's British.
Indiana Jones. Sorry.
I don't care that Lewis is British. Lewis should be removed for the safety of other competitors, because right now he is unsafe. And I'm sorry, but we've seen this before with Maldonado and Grosjean, where the drivers do complain. Lewis Hamilton is a disgrace.
They are now under investigation. Lewis Hamilton is now under investigation. For causing a collision, Lewis Hamilton is now being investigated.
Driver steward.
He should be removed from. He should be removed. In my opinion, Lewis Hamilton should be removed. Maybe just for this race, or maybe for the rest of the season, because that behaviour around cops is absolutely disgusting, and that behaviour it should not and should never be.
Jensen Button has literally just said of this crash, Max gave him room for that corner, and Max gave him room for the first few, and Lewis did not give him space. He literally just went, Lewis deserves to be penalised.
Penalised. That into Cops, which is the fastest corner in Formula One, I think. Or if it isn't the fastest, it's one of the fastest. He could have killed Max Verstappen today. He could have killed a competitor. I think that's abhorrent. I don't know about you, Chris. Obviously, you've been a bit quiet. Presuming Chris trying to work out what's happened. But Chris, are you there?
Christian Horner is just telling the race director that Lewis Hamilton is to blame, and if they do not penalise something, there is going to be issues with people not wanting to race.
I agree.
But
I completely agree.
Lewis Hamilton is a threat. Because that was
what happens if he? What's he going to do to Charles Leclerc?
Just to clarify, if this happens again, the FA are fucked. Like, the FIA are absolutely fucked.
Yeah,
they will be absolutely sued.
The thing is, right now, we have to ask, who's in front of Lewis? Well, Charles Leclerc. So Lewis Hamilton is a danger to Charles Leclerc now. Lewis Hamilton could potentially try and kill other people. And that is a shame. I think that is a real shame. And I think it's utterly disgusting. I think Lewis's behaviour has been disgusting. I think Parabolic is very fucking quick. Very fucking quick. But, I mean, if you guys watch, you'll know Cops is not a slow corner. Cops is a bloody quick corner that, you know, so difficult. Russ says, I'm sat in my pool watching the stream, drinking a rum cocktail, enjoying life, and Hamilton is trying to ruin my day. Yeah, well, Hamilton tried killing Max Verstappen, so, you know. I'll see if I can get the team radio from Red Bull. I will try and see if I can do that, because that behavior from Lewis, it was dangerous. It was totally uncalled for. Totally uncalled for.
So
I mean, look at the state of that tire.
So basically, there's two things that have just happened. I've just heard Christian. Hold on, 2 seconds. The Mercedes radio is hot. Okay, so that was just Mercedes trying to give the defense. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, basically, there are two things that have happened. Christian Horner is so angry. He's basically told the FIA that that Max is lucky to have walked away alive. Fact. Secondly, Max's car might still be live, which is why they are not moving it right now, because that might cause an issue.
Hold on, what? They're not.
Why
aren't they moving?
They're not sure if Max's car is alive or not, meaning that it could cause like electrocution, explosion, like whatever.
Yeah. The electrical. That is shocking.
I'm sat in the pool watching the stream, drinking a rum cocktail, enjoying life, and Hamilton is trying to ruin my day. Russ, that is the life I want you to lead. Bruno's all for that. Bruno, Russ is in the pool.
Well, Michael Massey, who is the FIA director, so he is the FIA director, is going to have one of the biggest headaches in the world now, because if Lewis isn't penalised, I can totally see even Ferrari possibly getting a bit nervous because of Charles Leclerc. Is Lewis going to try and kill Charles Leclerc? I mean, this is what we're currently seeing. Look, all that space that Lewis has on the right-hand side, and he's not prepared to use it. Instead, he's trying to end the life of a fellow competitor. No, Brandon, trust me, as a guy who's watched Formula One since he was 6, all Lewis's fault, and he should be removed from the race.
So basically, they figured out that obviously Lewis was not ahead of Max Verstappen at any point going into that corner. At any point, he was not ahead. They also worked out the trajectory of Lewis going around the corner, and Lewis was wide. Lewis was wide. Take responsibility.
Yeah. No, as a guy who's watched Formula One,
when the investigation's done, come chat to us.
So, as a guy who's watched Formula One since he was 6 years old, I can 100% tell you that is Lewis Hamilton's fault, and he tried on purpose killing Max Verstappen today. That is what I'm going to take. Lewis Hamilton has tried to kill Max Verstappen. Very simple. It was dangerous, reckless, and disgusting. And Lewis should never be allowed to race ever again. And anyone defending this, clearly you don't mind seeing people die. That's all I'm going to say. I'm really angry about this because we've seen what crashes like this look like. Chris, what do you make of the incident?
It's just unfortunate to see where, if I'm being honest, I think Red Bull have the right to complain because I'm seeing the replays again and then. I think Hamilton could have done so much better. Like, Hamilton had enough space to go yet an inch further and not collide with Verstappen. But we need.
No.
I mean, both of them. Both of them were obviously at it right from the start. When I was watching it, I thought something might happen here. One of them didn't go out because they were both being impressive, but that's worse.
Right. So Horner and the sporting director of Red Bull are both on the phone right now. Someone is on team radio to the FIA.
Yeah, that was Jonathan Wheatley, the sporting director, basically saying that not to overtake on a corner on the cop. Like, secondly, it was Max's corner, and thirdly, not to take a wheel on a corner. Like, especially.
Have you seen the state of that car?
That's diabolical, man.
That's what I was trying to end my sentence on. You don't take a wheel on a corner.
Literally. This is just an absolute.
Oh. Nah. Get that man off that grid now. He is a complete disgrace and a danger to every other driver on that grid. He needs to be removed for the safety of other drivers, because right now he is going to fucking kill someone. Max Verstappen is lucky to be alive after what Lewis Hamilton tried to do.
Look at the damage to the tyre wall.
Is in bits.
Yeah, and look at the damage to the tyre.
The tyre wall looks fucked, but the car...
but the car is so delicate, and it's done that much damage to the wall. That's how much of an impact there was. That's my point I'm trying to make.
FYI, a car's not that delicate. Carbon fibre is made out of very strong shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Carbon fibre is made out of really
delicate as in like it's small and like thin. It's not like the widest car in the world. You know what I mean? Like, there's not much material, but for that to that's just ridiculous.
Lewis needs to be removed off the grid. He needs to be removed off the grid and arrested. I'm not even joking. Lewis should be arrested for attempted murder here. Not even joking. I'm guessing Lewis is going to be talking to the FIA. Look, you can't have a go at me. Nah, fuck off, Lewis. You are a disgrace. Charl, what are Mercedes saying right now, please?
Hold on 2 seconds. I don't think you want to know what they've just said.
Oh, I do absolutely want to know.
You can go upstairs and talk to the stewards if you want.
Okay, cool. Maybe they'll have a policeman there ready to arrest him. Let's hope that. Go on then. Go on, Lewis. Go up there and explain to them why you wanted to kill someone. Explain that to them. Explain that. And I wouldn't walk past Ferrari because they're right now very scared that you're going to try and murder Charles Leclerc. This is what Lewis is doing. Lewis is trying to kill his competitors. No, Brandon, no one has said it's Verstappen's fault. I can assure you, nobody has said that it was Verstappen. That is... Now, they can talk to him all they like. Christian Horner will be straight up to the FIA. Straight up there.
It's becoming like
I'm absolutely raging.
It's becoming like when in football players crowd around the referee.
So basically, Lewis is going to be petty AF and show an email or something from something to do with Michael Massey. I'm not really sure, but all I know is that.
Hold on, what?
Something. I didn't really understand properly, but there's an email that Lewis wants to show Michael Massey, but Michael Massey again doesn't make the decisions. The steward's done, and they just went. I don't fucking know. I'm confused.
Basically,
They
basically,
basically just said it's got
No,
Pepsi now.
What, Chris? What email could he be potentially showing anyone?
well, I don't know about the
What's an email got to do with
I,
anything?
but I know, obviously, with the team radios.
This is Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, for the team
Yeah,
radios,
I get all that,
Mercedes don't want Hamilton to be punished, obviously, but Red Bull want Hamilton to be punished and
Yeah.
penalised, which is understandable.
Oh,
and
no,
which is what I agree with.
I think they want him removed from the race. Yeah, I think they want from the way Horner's talking, he wants him gone. From the way Horner's talking, he wants him out the race.
The problem is, if it happens
I don't
again,
even know sort of.
the FIA are fucked.
Yeah, that's you're damn right there. What possible email could Lewis be showing for him taking Verstappen out of cops? I'm confused about a fucking email.
That's the first time I've probably heard of an email in F1 during a goody way.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Lewis wants to go show an email. What email? An email where he took Max Verstappen out of cops? Like, what?
Just to clarify, the Aston Martin CEO, Otmar Schwarzner, has basically just said if that's not a racing incident, I don't know what the hell is.
He's got Mercedes engines. Don't be surprised. Right. So basically, what is going to happen now? You are going to see.
He basically said if that's not a racing incident, I don't know what is. He's saying it should be punishable.
Yeah. No. Racing incident is not that. No, what he's saying is that isn't. What he's saying is that's just a racing incident. No problem. What we're about to see now, and Chris will know exactly what I'm about to say. We are about to see this political battle ever. So right now, Mercedes, Aston Martin, potentially Williams are all going like, no, it's all fine.
McLaren as well. McLaren got the Mercedes engine, but I don't know what McLaren.
Oh yeah, shit. McLaren might not. They seem to. McLaren won't. I don't think. They're not easily bullied. Then you are going to see Ferrari, as Ferrari would benefit from Hamilton being removed. So you're going to see Ferrari. So you're going to see Ferrari, Red Bull, AlphaTauri,
Alpine.
Maybe. Actually, no, they've got Ocon, so they won't. So you'll definitely see Ferrari and Red Bull and Alfa Romeo do it. They're all going to band together. You'll see Mercedes, Aston Martin, and Williams all try and back it. We're going to see a big battle. But, Chris, do you think Ferrari are going to get involved in this and be like, no, we're not having this? Because it would benefit them. Charles Leclerc is quicker than Bottas. So do you think that we might see Ferrari jump in and go, no, this ain't okay. We want him removed. And let's be fair, if you have Ferrari on your side, you're halfway through a battle with the FIA.
I would, yeah. I think
Tell me I'm wrong.
I think Ferrari will get involved last year.
Do you think they're going to back Red Bull?
I don't think they will last year. They will back Red Bull.
What?
You
think they're going to back Lewis?
No, I think they will back Red Bull.
The only reason I'm saying... Yeah.
I
thought you said they weren't going to back Red Bull. I was just about to say, what?
Because I think... I know we shouldn't be judging it on the past seasons, but Ferrari and Mercedes have had tears with each other.
And Ferrari Red Bull, Horner and Ferrari actually get on quite well. Believe it or not. Ferrari and Red Bull don't actually have many.
Even in that 2012 title race when it was Alonso v Vettel, they're actually quite got on really well.
Yeah, they quite like each other. Yeah. Binotto and Horner, I do believe like each other as well. So, Lewis is
Horner,
fucked.
we all know Horner and Wolf don't like each other.
Not a chance. They really don't like each other. I think we might see something big happen, because to do that in cops is just downright stupid. In a nutshell.
Dare I say it?
Wow.
We saw what happened with Roman Tours on last season. I know it's a different type of crash, but it's still life threatening.
Yeah, and this one's on purpose. So it's just been saying no pen fan. Nothing has come up, Brandon. Nothing has come up. If you're backing Hamilton with this, you clearly don't really care if someone dies, because that is some of the worst racing I've ever seen in my life. In my life, I've and Brandon, you've been saying no pen out 10 minutes now. So yeah, believe it or not, I'm not going to trust you to tell me if it's happened.
That's how Mbappe. That's how Mbappe will come to Liverpool every 5 minutes every year.
Right.
What's happened?
It's nothing yet.
Okay, that's good.
Nothing yet, Brandon. Mate, if you're gonna believe team radio, let me guess, was that Mercedes team radio you were listening to? Because of course they're gonna say it's not a penalty.
I want to say it's an intriguing start to the race, but
yeah, I'd say that's fair. And I think Mercedes and Red Bull are just about to have battle number 942. Yeah, Otmar has said, for me, it looked 50-50. There's 100% a racing instant. Well, I'm shocked. Utterly shocked.
I'm a criticism, but it's Hamilton's fault, in my opinion.
Right. If the stewards do penalise Hamilton, they have various options for their disposal, including stop and go, time penalties, pit lane drive-through, and ultimately disqualification. But that would be unprecedented for what many believe could be defined as a racing incident. I think we might see something unprecedented here. No, Hamilton is racing again. Well, that's because the stewards haven't made a decision yet. Yeah, Hamilton may be suiting up. That's because the stewards haven't made a decision. The stewards are going to have a difficult time calling this one. From some angles, it looks like Verstappen turns in on Hamilton, who had the inside line. From others, it looks like Hamilton understeers wide into the Red Bull. Racing incident, no. The ramifications in terms of crash, the force of impact, the physical damage to Red Bull, and of course, the championship points could be huge. Red Bull have said he was never anywhere near alongside. This was an enormous accident and 100% Max's corner. Lewis should never been in that position. So yeah, the stewards haven't made a decision yet. The stewards are investigating it. They haven't made a decision. The race will start in 5 minutes' time. Should be banned for life, could have killed him. Yeah, I would agree. I'm trying to find out what is going on, but there's nothing happening. What's Bottas being told? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, right. Right. So Valtteri Bottas. So, Brandon, what you said came from Valtteri Bottas. Right, mate, yes, because he is absolutely going to decide this. And it does not surprise me that Mercedes are chucking their drivers to now get involved. But this is dangerous. Very dangerous.
End of the day, it's not up to them to make a decision.
Nope, it's up to the stewards, and the stewards don't take kindly to dangerous racing. Not anymore, anyway. Back in the day, that would have probably been classed as okay. Nowadays, that's probably something bad.
We are all Chelsea. We're all Chelsea fans now in this way.
Oh, absolutely. I also want Lewis removed from the race and anything, but it's certainly going to be an interesting one. Checo Perez down in 19th. He's going to have to come through the pack. I also want Lando, and do you know what? It really benefits. Revenge could make things worse. Don't worry, Max Verstappen will be shoving Lewis out of the way. Daniel says, just go ahead, explain what happened. Lewis tried to kill Verstappen. That's all I'm really going to say on the matter. Lewis Hamilton has tried to end the life of a fellow competitor today. And he shouldn't be allowed to get back in that car. He should be in handcuffs sent to the police station. That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Basically, Daniel, Lewis tried overtaking Max in cops, and it did not go well. When I say not go well, what's Horner saying? Well, one moment. Let me... Right. So Christian Horner has just been talking to the media, basically saying exactly what I'm saying. Cops is the fastest corner, or one of the fastest corner in this World Championship. Lewis has shoved a wheel into Max and has taken Max out of the race. And he said, we potentially could... we're lucky that no one was seriously hurt. Horner is going to be breathing down the FIA. The FIA have no choice but to deal with this. He's furious, though. He's furious.
I knew Christian Horner wouldn't either because he's not that type of person.
Oh, he's not leaving this. I think we all know that. Here's some Gazzy team radio, though. Oh, they're just talking about tailwind. Yeah, you're right, Chris. Horner is not going to leave this. And I wouldn't want him to either. We could have seen Max Verstappen killed today.
He's done it in the past, Horner. He won't get down.
Really, I don't know how badly the FI wants to deal with this, but it could go really badly for them. As it stands, Charles Leclerc is going to lead us out. I'm not sure if this is going to be or how they're going to do this. Chelsea fan says, I hope Max is okay. He's okay at the moment, but could have been seriously hurt today. Seriously hurt.
It's not going to happen, but you know what would be funny? Bottas. But Bottas is pretty crosses into Hamilton.
Does the same to him. I don't wish crashes on anyway, but if Lewis does get crashed into, I won't have a problem with it. In fact, I will cheer. I will do something unprecedented for myself, and I will cheer someone crashing into Lewis Hamilton. And I'm not sure if it's going to be not sure if it's a standing start or behind the safety car start. Race control, standing start.
Standing start, I was going to say.
Yeah.
That's why I was going to think anyways.
Yeah. Do you think Charles Leclerc should be worried now? Obviously, we know that now is aware that he's trying to kill people. Do you think Charles is going to bear that in mind?
It's just unfortunate. Mercedes unfortunately have the quicker car than Ferrari, but I can hope Charles Leclerc. I think Charles Leclerc deserves a win because he was unlucky in Monaco. Yeah, he weighed up pole, but something happened. Damage happened to him. Then I think he was on pole somewhere else. I think it was Azerbaijan. I'm sure. Yeah, he was on pole in Azerbaijan, but obviously didn't win the race because his car wasn't as quick as Red Bull and Mercedes. But we can hope. We can hope that Charles Leclerc holds on. Because I feel he deserves a win this season.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Or if not him, there's Super Lando Norris just to say, see you at Mercedes.
Yeah. Should be removed. The safety of
if Perez didn't
drivers
have that performance in sprint race, then I will be team Perez on. But yeah, you can't.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Can't predict the future, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's just a bad weekend for Red Bull.
So I just wanted to tweet something quickly. I basically just tweeted that Lewis Hamilton has on purpose tried to kill Max Verstappen.
Oh, I'll be having my opinion after this Watchalong.
I'm about to get 9 million Lewis fanboys into my thing. Very excited.
They're just lining up now.
Yeah. Obviously, Sergio Perez is the only Red Bull left as it stands. They've been waiting for quite some time. Watch out for number 44, he's going to try and kill Leclerc. We are off. Leclerc gets a great start. Better than Lewis. Be careful, Leclerc. I don't want you to die today. Lewis is going to try and kill you. Oh, yes, get in there. Lando has just overtaken Bottas by the looks of it. So there's definitely a McLaren into third. I'm not sure who it is. It is probably Lando. Go on, Lando.
All I know is that I'm very happy. Or Ricardo. I don't fucking know which one it is. All I know is that Bottas has got a hard time.
It is Lando. It is Lando.
He's got McLaren at the front, McLaren at the back. I'm sorry, I have a question. Who's out? Who's just spun out?
Oh, someone spun out.
Not sure.
Who's just overtaken? Oh, Vettel.
Watch for whoever comes flying down the. I'm not sure.
Latifi.
Perez?
I think.
Oh, is it Latifi? Is it?
Shock horror.
Oh no, it's Vettel. Sebastian.
Vettel.
Yeah, wow. It is Sebastian Vettel. Leclerc currently leading the race. Can they destroy Hamilton midway through? Yes. can disqualify him at any time. You'll see it's still under investigation. Horner is still going to be going for it. But as it stands at the moment, Charles Leclerc leading us. Only a time penalty. You've got to be joking. You are joking. You are joking with me.
Are you taking the
They're
piss?
not under investigation anymore.
Lewis
They're not
Hamilton gets a 10.
Time penalty. Yeah, the FIA. So it's good to know that if you try to kill someone, you only get 10-second time penalty nowadays. So does someone want to just shove Lewis into a wall?
They've said he's caused it.
Mm-hmm. And all it is for potentially killing someone is 10 seconds, which means at the moment Lando is second. Just chucking that over. Come in, says Alex. Yeah, it's a 10-second time penalty. That's all he gets. It's just a 10-second time penalty. Norris can win this. His car is quicker than Leclerc's. Yeah, this is true. Chris, do you think Horner will be happy at 10 seconds, or do you think he would want it more? How can they say he's caused it and then give him 10-second time anyway? Yeah, well, I've just said that. Apparently, if you try and kill someone, you get 10 seconds. Which we love to see. Just showing on board with Lando at the moment. I'm fuming. Absolutely fuming. Alonso is the one that... Oh, wow. It's like fucking dodgems out there today. It's like fucking dodgems. The very interesting race. It is a very interesting race, and that is Sebastian Vettel spinning. Vettel goes round and round. Why does he go round and round? He does it all by himself. I'm definitely getting burnt. We'd love to see it, Russ. Russ is currently getting burnt. Kimi's up into 10th at the moment, which, quite shocking. Going wide at Village or Farm. Lando Bottas, Lewis, Perez for me. I hope Lewis is nowhere near it. DRS has been enabled. So yeah, love to see it. As they come into turn one, Lewis is 1.5 seconds behind Charles.
Argument back saying that was unfair. None of it, just silence and quite unusual, I thought.
Charles, we can hear your TV.
Sorry, I completely forgot. I thought I'd muted it. Hold on, Hamilton's speaking.
I'm sure he is. What's Lewis saying?
So basically, Lewis Hamilton's fucked.
Why? What's he saying?
So they had a plan. Now they can't have a plan. He's got 10-second penalty. So he basically, if he goes too fast, his medium tires will blister and then burst. If he doesn't go too fast and can't get a 10-second gap, he's fucked. And because right now, with that 10 seconds, he goes sick. No, fifth, sorry.
Yeah. Zachary says, I just don't like Hamilton keys too much on the ESPN social justice victim gang. Yeah, Lewis does play victim a lot of the time. He's just set a fastest lap. He's now got a 2.6 second gap over Lando Norris at the moment. But yeah, I feel that Lewis has done. We were in for a really exciting race, and now I feel that that's all just been taken away from us on purpose by Lewis. So very annoyed so far. .1 seconds gap, so he's extending it. He ain't catching Leclerc though. For me, Leclerc will win this now. I hope so, anyway.
Lewis Hamilton rears are getting hot. Lewis Hamilton has just said his rears are getting hot.
Good.
Cry me a river.
I hope one of them pops at. I'm going to say something horrific. I hope one of them pops at Cops and you do what Verstappen did. Well, when I say Verstappen did, you do what you did to Verstappen. So, politely put your car into Cops. It'll make it a lot better. I'll be a lot happier seeing that. And him out of the race. Because Max is going to be visibly shaken after that. It would not surprise me if Max goes for Lewis next time. This title race has just got even hot, guys, because Lewis and Max, I don't know which track they're at next, but it's going to be juiced.
It is.
Which track are they at next? Oh, God. Good luck, Lewis. Basically...
I think this one's breaking words.
Carry on.
Guy's a hypocrite telling everyone they should all be vegan to save the planet while he burns fuel for a living, owns about 7 supercars and only just sold his private jet. True. Also, the same guy who protests for BLM while driving for Mercedes wearing Hugo Boss.
Spitting facts there. Do you want to hear something fun and interesting?
Yeah, I really do. Thank you very much.
The owner of Red Bull, to Helmut Marko, is going around the paddock calling for Lewis to be suspended. This fight is not over. I don't think Red Bull are going to take the 10-second penalty. I think Red Bull are about to put this in front of the court. Somehow, Lewis has just got fucked. Basically, Lewis has picked on the wrong team, and Dr. Helmut Marko is going to end him. We love to see, guys. We love to see. But yeah, as it stands, Lewis has got a 3.6 second gap to Lando. But he's within DRS range of Lando, though. Charles Leclerc got a 1.7 gap over Lewis. And Helmut Marko is fully losing his shit. Crofty, when heard, responded, what? Like it was unconceivable that Lewis should be suspended. But I suppose we are watching Sky and they are British, so fun fact, 86% of the population has herpes. Nice. Perez up to 12th at the moment. He's currently in a little bit of a ding-dong with Pierre Gasly, but I don't think he'll be behind him for too long. Could we see Sergio Perez shove Lewis into the barriers at Corpse? I hope so. I do hope so. Because Lewis has spoken about Max's hard driving. Well, Lewis, you tried to kill someone today, so you know. I don't ever want to hear that ever again. FYI, Max is definitely chucking you into a barrier. Good news is this cannot extend a gap over Lando. Lando keeping up with him very nicely, which we love to see. Lewis, as it stands, will drop to 6th. It will drop to 6th. Everyone, including Carlos Sainz, will overtake him at the moment. Charles Leclerc is doing everything he needs to do at this precise moment. After Lewis tried to, on purpose, kill Max Verstappen. So, you know, I don't think I've herpes. Max's girlfriend was just like that. Lovely, Zachary, lovely. It's what we love to hear, mate. We love to hear. Believe it or not, Mazepin is last. I know, shocking. Utterly shocking. On lap 12:52. Just for everyone watching at home. I'm disgusted with Lewis's behaviour. Absolutely disgusted.
Someone's literally just tweeted this, and someone tweeted Brazil 2019 Hamilton causes crash with Albon, denying him podium and Red Bulls and RB scoring points. Austria 2020 Hamilton causes crash with Albon, ruining his race. Silverstone 2021 Hamilton causes crash with Verstappen whilst losing championship, conveniently stopping Verstappen from scoring points.
Yeah, he's done this multiple times. He has done this multiple times. I think that's why Red Bull are sick of it. I think Red Bull are sick of it because this is a regular occurrence with Lewis. I'm absolutely raging.
I feel like this race has kind of been a little bit ruined for me because Verstappen's not in it now.
Me and you both. Disgusted with Lewis's behaviour. Amar says another fun fact: cotton candy was invented by dentists.
The
things that rot your teeth were created. Actually, that doesn't actually surprise me because the more rotten teeth, the more bitter. Smart move by them, actually. The gap between Lewis and Lando, 3.8. The gap between Lewis and Charles Leclerc, 1.8. As it stands, Lewis will be 5th. No, they're not really keeping up with Lewis. Lewis needs to end his own race, I think. I think someone needs to do what Lewis did to him, to what Lewis did to Max to him. I'd have a lot more respect for Bottas if he was to just take Lewis out into the barrier, into cops. Do it. Have a bit of fun. Or Sergio Perez, you just do it. Do it. Just shove a wheel, send Lewis into cops, and we'll see how Lewis responds. This fight is not ending, though. I can assure you of that much. This fight will not end. that 14 of 52. Sergio Perez with the DRS open down the Wellington Straight. Not close enough to Pierre Gasly just yet, but he is catching up with Pierre very quickly. And he's also on the back of Kimi Raikkonen. So Sergio Perez can try to extend the gap, and he will need to really, what he needs to do is he needs to get ahead of Gasly and Raikkonen so he can then go for Ocon Stroll, because he really needs to try and get past Lewis, Tyre temperatures for Lewis are dropping apparently. What a shame.
I would react if you said something that I gave a shit about.
Yeah, that's why I said what a shame. I'm just from now on gonna refer to Lewis Hamilton as a murderer or attempted murderer. I think his behaviour is disgusting. Dylan says, don't know much about F1 apart from Hamilton being a knob. Yeah, I mean, that's the polite way of putting it. I would use the word cunt today. Struggling to get the rears down, man. They ain't stabilising, cries Hamilton. Bono tells him to keep trying. He desperately needs to get some fresh air so he can smash out some hammer time laps. Yeah, well, nice. Sorry, I was just some dickhead on Twitter that I just wanted to call Lewis another murderer. He is a murderer. That is what we'll call him. Charles Leclerc talking, don't know what he's saying, but Ferrari don't really need to worry too much, apart from if Lewis gets anywhere near him in cops. And then you need to worry for the safety of Charles Leclerc. That's currently the fastest lap of the race so far. Fuck off. For fuck's sake. Right, Charles Leclerc has now got an engine problem. I repeat, Charles Leclerc has got a potential engine problem. He said on team radio, no, the engine stopped. And again, tell me what is happening. And there you go. Stim said the FIA are racist because they get nice. Charles, any response to that? Apparently the FIA are racist because they gave a black man a penalty.
Who said that? Yeah, I don't know who the fuck. I don't know who the fuck this little bitch is. I don't know who the fuck this little bitch that's saying it is.
He looks like a rat.
Again, I don't know who the fuck this little bitch is.
He claims. Well, he looks like a rat. Claims his channel is for charity, when actually he just pockets all the money himself. Yes, it's okay, and I mean they can say that all the time, and we have a very differing opinion. I think the FIA were far too lenient on that one and should have disqualified him, but you know,
dickhead.
Also, Stephen calling other people racist. Jesus, that's for the event, shall we? I mean, not only has he ever worked with a man who was it's so hypocritical. It makes me laugh. He works with a fucking racist.
If I speak, I will get in trouble.
Do you know? I'm just gonna fucking speak. He works with a guy who racially abused someone. Like fucking hell. And he wants to, do you know what? He makes me chuckle sometimes. 10-second penalties. The race card is used too much, says Dylan. Look, there is obviously a huge issue of racism, but to say the FIA are racist for giving a time penalty to Lewis Hamilton is absurd. Absolutely absurd. And I mean, he is probably going as racist. Just remember, guys, we've done many streams on racism, and I'm dead against it being a fucking gay man. Believe it or not, gay men don't really like discrimination too much. I can only imagine why, though. I really can only imagine why. Lewis has got a 4.8 second gap over Lando now. Come on, they defo weren't the people who slated Rashford, Saka, or Sancho because they had something in common. What? Stephen did that? Wow. Wow. S. Feetly TV abused Saka, Rashford, and Sancho. Wow, that's they're even more disgusting than I first thought them. And that's surprising. All right, team radio for Charles.
So the problem seems solved now. Continue as normal. Hamilton is blisters.
Right, so Charles been told. Wow. Max's car is back in the paddock. Yeah.
Also,
I'm
Lewis
sure they're
Hamilton's
delighted about that.
Lewis Hamilton's
Getting
tyres
blisters.
have blisters on them.
Yeah, his front tires currently got blisters on, and Leclerc's been told that his problem is solved. So his problem is solved. Lewis is getting blisters. You know, all good things happen to Lewis Hamilton. Oh, maybe not there. More team radio will let you know. Yeah, Lando is playing the long game. It's a 4 point. Basically, right now, Lando and Bottas will overtake Hamilton, and Hamilton will go fourth. All of these statements are alleged, just saying I'm not pointing finger, defo, not the Stephen you're talking about. It's okay, you don't have to point the finger, I will point the finger. And in comes Sergio. So Sergio Perez into the pits. He's fitting on another set of mediums, so I'm guessing he's gone from medium to medium. So he's on a two-stopper. So keep two-stopper. And George Russell is also coming to the pits. So George Russell is into the pits as well. As we're just on board with Charles Leclerc, he's picked up that gap again. He's picked up a healthy gap. I think Charles may win. You're muted if you're talking. Yeah,
Basically, Charles Leclerc obviously made Lewis Hamilton push, and now he's fucked.
Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Lewis is such a twat.
Alicia.
Yeah. You gotta love it. You do. You have to applaud the shithousery from
The
Max,
pit is open.
from Charles Leclerc. For a one-stop strategy, Lewis might come in. Team radio from Lando. I'm not sure what he's saying. Do I push? Do I not? Is Lewis a cunt? Yes, he is.
They're saying let's start pushing now. They're gonna pit.
Oh,
they're gonna pit and then start
Lewis.
pushing. Lewis in the
No,
mud.
you mean he's gonna start pushing
Lewis in
them?
the mud. No.
He's not gonna start pushing on. He's not gonna be pushing on. He's not gonna be pushing on fresh tires. Like,
before we're out this,
what?
Sergio Perez has gone from 19th to 13th since we've restarted the race.
Yep, 13th at the moment. Yeah, up to 13th at the moment. He's 2 seconds behind Ocon. So, you know, not doing too badly at the moment. Not doing too
To
badly.
be fair, also, if because obviously, basically, what needs to happen is that Perez needs to get points for Red Bull. Ricardo is pitting.
No, Perez needs to take. Yeah, Perez needs to take Lewis out. Yeah. Is it too early to say Sainz made a mistake in leaving McLaren to Ferrari? No. No, I don't think he did. I think McLaren and Ferrari are both on a really good trajectory at the moment. I think they're both very good teams at the moment. So no, I would disagree with that. I think Ricardo is slowly starting to get that McLaren to his liking. And I think Carlos is doing a great job there. Wait, what's Leclerc done? Leclerc is currently just tuned in. Set up my print. Basically, Leclerc is currently in first after Lewis Hamilton tried to kill Max Verstappen. He, on purpose, put his tyre into Verstappen's car, shoved him up at Copse, which nearly killed Max Verstappen. Team radio for Charles Leclerc. We're all Leclerc now. Team Leclerc and Team Lando. That is the teams we're in. And in comes, talking to the devil, in comes Lando Norris.
Yeah. To be fair,
Medium
just to
hard.
clarify this, guys, me and Niall have always supported Lando Norris. What's happened?
Why was that a 6-second pit stop? Something happened with Lando's pit stop. He lost a shit ton of time. Fuck's sake!
But again,
he's now going to drop
ahead.
behind Bottas. No, he's going to drop behind Bottas now. Fucking cunt.
Hamilton has
someone just count. Sticky rear tire. Team radio for Leclerc. What?
What's he saying?
Something about the cut. Kind of want to see Hamilton win to see Charles go ballistic. We'll just end like we did with the final that happened in the summer.
What final?
Bottas in the pits with a 2.2. You know, the one that happened over the summer that we don't talk about.
I don't remember that one. I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. I don't even remember that shit.
Yeah, Norris is behind Bottas. There we go. Lewis is... Oh, Lando locks up. But he's going to have warmer tyres. They could try and overtake him as they come down Wellington Straight. They just come out of the loop into Aintree. Now DRS for Valtteri Bottas down the Wellington Straight. And he overtakes Fernando Alonso. Into Brooklands they come. Now into Luffield. Now into Woodcote. Down the old start-finish straight. Into Copse they go. Copse is the place that Lewis on purpose tried to kill Max Verstappen today. No, Lando is not going to go above us. It's currently an 18-second gap between Sainz and Lewis. 2-second gap between Lewis and Charles Leclerc. Oh, Norris going to chuck up the inside of Club, and he does get past Fernando there. So Lando gets past Fernando. Yeah. Stroll. So is Antonio Giovinazzi. Player of Lando's thing. Be interesting to see if Max talks to the media today. Very interesting. I think he'll have very few choice words to say about Lewis Hamilton. Team radio for Charles. Not sure what he's saying. Also, Lewis, if you do see Max in the look tonight, I would avoid him at every single cost. Yeah, it might not be something that you talk about. Leclerc's being coached on his gear shifts now, which could point to a hydraulics problem. The Monaco driver leads this one, but for how long, how bad is the engine issues? So he's got a hydraulic problem. So to repeat, Leclerc has a hydraulics problem. I don't know how bad it is, but don't forget, when Lewis comes in, he's going to have to stop for 10 seconds before even touching the car. So his pit stop will be 12 to 13 seconds. Let's hope they also have a dodgy pit stop as well. That would be nice. On Leclerc, says Kenny. Absolutely.
Yes, Kenny.
Oh, so Perez was on the hard going on to the mediums. How strange. Up to 11th, though. .9 seconds off Stroll. So we'll see what happens there. Schumacher into the pits. Team radio for Carlos Sainz. Oh, Sainz is trying to extend. The top two extending their first stint here, which is very much placing them into a one-stop territory, whilst Perez is going to have to go sometime on his mediums to the end, although if anyone can. Yeah. So Carlos Sainz trying to extend his pit stop at the moment. I don't know what advantage that will give him because I don't quite think he's got the race pace, and Bottas is closing in on him. But we'll see. We'll see. Lap 27 of 52. As it stands, the person who killed Max Verstappen is in second. Leclerc asked how many more laps he can do to achieve a drop off. His teammate is also lapping third quickly in third, which, considering he started the day in P11, is pretty impressive. Today, Ferrari are bossing this one at the moment. So Charles Leclerc looking, or at least sounding, certainly happy. Bottas team radio by saying Lewis didn't try to kill Max. He did. I was just trying to hunt down Alonso.
Perez is now 11th.
Yeah, he's a strange one. In comes Lewis. Right, so don't forget, they're going to have to stay away from their car for 10 whole seconds. 10 seconds, they're going to have to stay away from the car. Don't touch that car. If they touch that car, Horner will kill them.
They've done it now.
Right, that pit stop
was 14.6.
14.
Oh, pit.
Good.
38, 39, 40.266.
It goes behind Lando. Wow. Wow, that was a bad pit stop. He only had a 10-second time penalty, so that pit stop was about 4 seconds long. But
just
how are you doing, Chris? How are you doing?
Yeah, I just had to go off for a bit.
Yeah.
Just to clarify something,
yeah, sure.
I have a question now. My rookie here now. So if Hamilton finishes the race fifth, does that mean he still finishes fifth?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's had the time penalty now.
That's it.
Unless the FIA do something really unprecedented, which is after the race kick him out. With the mood that Horner's in, I wouldn't be surprised if he's already talking to Michael Massey after the race. Going, are you kicking him out? Are you kicking him out? Okay. Max is not hungry next. He only gets 10-second penalty, remember? So this fight between them two is far from over, guys. Far from over. In comes Carlos Sainz. What's happened now? What's Sainz done? I feel like people are ahead of me. Oh, fuck off. The wheel. Big up to Wolf. Big up to Wolf in the chat. How are you doing? How are fourth behind Lando?
I'm not gonna lie, that was a beautiful pit stop by Leclerc. And he's still first. I'm happy with that. Lewis Hamilton just got the fastest lap. Piss off, hon.
Yeah, I'll say that.
No, piss off. Piss off. I know.
It's okay. Max is chucking him into the pit. Max is definitely taking him into the pit wall next race. Lewis is about to have a severe amount of damage put into his car. Max is not going to sit this one lightly. And at this rate, I'm going to go get ice cream to lose tonight.
If it helps, tonight? I've just ordered alcohol to my door from Uber Eats because I can't be asked to walk to the shop.
That's fair enough.
Makes sense.
It's
Chelsea
too hot.
beat Peterborough yesterday, therefore the league.
Did you also hear about that Rangers game? I don't know if you heard about it. Like
yeah,
some
they
really
drew 2-2 of
some really
Arsenal,
good team called Rangers.
Yeah,
right.
To be fair, not
as this race has got shit, I'm going to go get some ice cream. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
To be fair, no one cares about mediocre Arsenal.
I'm sorry, who are Arsenal? I don't acknowledge relegation teams.
They're a bunch of freaks with a freak fan base.
I'm not mad at that.
As it stands, Tribe is championship, Houndson's 20 points behind. So it's still in Verstappen's hands.
Yeah. I feel better if it's only 20 points because I don't think he deserves anything else. Oh my God, Perez is now 9th. Nah, Perez is on fire today. I'm not gonna lie, like, don't overtake! Oh, for fuck's sake. Lewis has just gone 3rd. I'm pissed off now. This is bullshit now.
We can. Oh, I'll be shocked if he still wins the race, if I'm being honest.
This is bullshit.
Still, there was a start before this race. Yeah, whoever's been, had 30 points here, top of the Tribe Sunset, has done on to win the Tribe's title. So, I still think it's in Verstappen's hands. All right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's in his hands. Bruno, are you okay, hon? My dog just done a 360 while licking his paw. Literally just shuffling around the floor. Like, how special can you get?
It's actually 4 people in this F1 Watchalong: Bruno, me, you, and Niall.
Yeah, literally. Charl, Lewis won't win, don't worry. Thanks, Kenny, I feel better about that. Charl, did you sing on the 11th? What? Charl, you're a poet and you didn't even know it. You know. I've been told that before, you know. Oh, man. It's way too hot today, you know.
Bring on winter, honest to God.
There's Lewis yet.
He's 3rd.
Shame.
What if he's 3rd? How many points away from Verstappen is he?
He'll be 18.
He's on 15 points.
It'd be 18
15.
points behind. No,
18's for
points
second.
behind. No, he'd be 18 points behind Verstappen in the Drivers' Championship, because Verstappen had a 33 point gap, and obviously, if my maths is correct, 33 minus 15. Well, no, actually, it'd be 17 because he's not the fastest at Hamilton. So it's still, like I said, it's still in Verstappen's hands. I'm not worried about Verstappen not using it now after this. Or tumbling.
Nah, Max is definitely putting him into a wall next.
That would make it very interesting if that happened.
Lewis can cry on the team radio then.
Yay.
And Toto.
Charl, are you following the cricket? Yes, I am. I have the level of cricket on my phone. You know, you've got to keep up with the cricket. If you're not keeping up with the cricket, what are you doing with your life? You know, it's obviously it's
I'm not following the cricket. I'm not following the cricket, but I am eating. But I am eating Napoleon ice cream with toffee sauce, so I think my life is okay.
Amazing. So I'll go do a little quick cricket update, seeing as people asked. So Pakistan need 175 runs from 17.3 overs to win. And no, I'm not going to do the math.
Is it a 50-50 or 20-20?
Pardon? It's T20. It's the second T20 international. The only cricketer I know is Virat Kohli. He is a Don. But yeah, I mean, we need to win it, to be honest.
I know a few of the England ones. Stuart Broad, Anderson, Root.
Bairstow, Plunkett. Yeah, there's a lot of them, you know. There's a lot of youngers as well. The young ones that are coming up.
Yeah, they're the ones. They're the ones I won't know. Wasn't one of them suspended for putting a sexist comment out or something?
Yeah, he's been cleared.
Was like
though.
19.
He's been cleared though.
That's good because it wasn't like when he was. Yeah. I'm not saying sexism or racism's okay, but he was a stupid teenager at the time. And we all viewed things very differently back then.
At least he wasn't a Tinker Muspin. Where Muspin just purely retarded.
Oh yeah, there is that level. Well, he wasn't sexist. He, did other things. Like virtually sexually assaulted a woman, but we won't talk about that.
Yep, indeed.
There's a reason I don't talk about lesbian.
I've got enough snobby Kremlins I have to deal with in front of me, like Mazepin, FSG, etc.
Lewis Hamilton.
Well.
I could be a lot worse about Lewis, but I'm going to refrain.
You honestly don't hold Steph the Martin, like being racist, etc. Just
obviously
not. Yeah, just don't do that.
It's okay. I wasn't planning to. Although,
we need
Stephen did call the FIA with for him getting a 10-second penalty.
Oh,
yeah, and, I wish I was joking.
Well, he's a Hamilton fan, so he is going to be biased. I tried to be neutral. So it's Hamilton's fault. He deserved the penalty.
Helmut Marko apparently went round the paddock saying he should be suspended.
I would have loved to see that. Just going to Timmy Whiten and telling him that. And Timmy Whiten will be like...
apparently he told it to apparently he told it to the bosses at Mercedes.
That would have been good, actually. This wasn't the bosses of Mercedes. Just look at him. Like to being embarrassed or something.
What would Kimmy have said?
I just think Timmy Whiten would have just went, okay, no reference to me.
Kim will probably be like, yeah, sure, why not? Kimmy would be 11th if that happened.
His team radio on the last race was priceless. I'm sure it was Austria. I think where...
What did he say?
But there was a lot of swearing in it. from Timmy Whiteman, I think. Oh, I forgot what it was about. It wasn't about Wade. He either was better on the final.
Wasn't it about Mazepin?
Yeah, I think it might have been that too.
I swear it was about Mazepin.
Well, we're not shocked by that. If it's about Mazepin.
Or Sonoda.
Awesome, yeah. It might have been Sonoda last year.
Called him a fucking idiot, didn't he?
Yeah, I think it was.
Kimmy called someone.
Yeah, he proper shouted. He's an effing idiot. And the team radio said, calm down, Kimmy. Which is not something you want to say. Not something you want to say to Timmy Whiteman, tell him to calm down.
Yeah, no, it don't work. Ferrari tried that. The team radio normally gets abuse. And a lot of it.
Oh, Bottas. You know what Bottas wouldn't do with you?
Oh, yeah.
He's done yet Hamilton for him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, obviously. Well, I've just had some lovely ice cream. Players can't get past Roll at the moment.
This doesn't it just doesn't help Red Bull this way in terms of constructors.
Apparently Bottas doesn't think he can get to the end on these tyres. Do you remember last year where all the tyres exploded at the end?
Yeah, and Hamilton scraped to the win.
Ding, 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 round 2. It's gonna happen again. It's happening again. Lewis Hamilton, your tyre's gonna pop. For anyone, if Lewis's tyre pops, I'm gonna be celebrating, Chris. Oh, I'm gonna celebrate so hard. I may celebrate it harder than the time I celebrated the England final that happened over the summer.
Oh yeah, that London final. Yeah.
Yeah, that random final that we don't talk about ever again. Wasn't that in Bahrain? No, it was in Silverstone, Kenny. It was in Silverstone. Get your facts right. Get your facts right. But yes, transfer talks are fairly done. I would like fresh-ish news. Red Bull are 2-stopping this. In comes Perez. Yeah, it looks like Red Bull are going for a 2-stopper. Does that surprise you, Chris, or not really?
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. After hearing Bottas team radio, or whatever, what Bottas said about the tyres.
Yeah, if tyres start to drop off, which they do tend to have a habit of doing at Silverstone. It's 2 years in a row, well, 2 races in a row, isn't it? That tyres started popping around like candy.
Well, we had a problem with the Pirelli tyres in Azerbaijan this season. The tyres were all used up.
So got an update on Max. Following an assessment by trackside doctors at Silverstone Circuit Medical Centre, Max Verstappen has been taken to a local hospital for further precautionary tests. So it was stuff that he's actually had to go to hospital. Which, for F1 is very, very rare, because normally after a crash, you just go to a medical center and you're dead. Max go to hospital because of this. So, yeah. That's the update on Max. Further updates will follow in due course, says Red Bull Racing. So I don't know what that could mean. Possibly a few broken ribs or something. Certainly got out gingerly. Lewis is 1.5 seconds behind Bottas. Bottas is about to let him past. Oh, I'm shocked. Absolutely shocked. Lewis is 16 points behind Max Verstappen now. The fastest lap does not go to anyone at the moment. I don't know who's got fastest lap. Lewis, of course. Be 19 points behind now, I think. Yeah, 19 points apparently. It's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So Lewis obviously tried to kill someone today, which we're all guessing is completely okay behaviour from Lewis, says the FIA. 10 seconds wasn't enough. He should have been disqualified from the race, but you know. How are we doing, Charl? How's the TikTok?
I mean, I'm fucking over this.
Yeah, I hear you. Lewis team radio. Well, actually, we'll hear Bottas first. Team order, don't fight with Lewis. And Lewis? What? Lewis says he was struggling following, so they switched to drivers round. Valtteri's not going to stay at Mercedes. Vettel in the pits. And Vettel is retiring his car. So Vettel is retired from the Grand Prix, which, you know, I'm not really shocked about. Hamilton is now 6 seconds behind Charles Leclerc with 10 laps to go. Driver of the day, 30% Charles Leclerc, 10% Verstappen, 10% Lewis Hamilton. Verstappen getting the pity vote there from people who don't like Lewis, and Lewis fanboys voting for Lewis. Love to see it. I'd have voted Charles Leclerc personally myself, but you know. And Bottas just had some team radio, but I can't be bothered to listen to it. As I'm done with this race. Nine laps to go. Lando's currently in fourth. He is 9 seconds behind Bottas. Hamilton sets a new fastest lap, but he still can't catch Leclerc because he's a useless shit. Just confirm, Lewis Hamilton attempted to kill Max Verstappen today in today's British Grand Prix. Max is okay from the sounds of it, but is currently gone to a local hospital for some precautionary checks, which is unusual considering normally you just do all of that at the medical centre. The medical centres in Formula One are virtually, well, they are a miniature hospital. They have everything that a hospital has.
Are we taking the fucking piss?
Trained. What?
Lewis is fucking second. Are you at one fucking job?
Oh, did you not hear? Bottas was told to get out of his way.
Ow! Was he now? I'm not gonna lie. If Hamilton wins, there's gonna be fucking murders.
Would you like me to play the team radio? Here
No,
it is.
no, I don't want to fucking hear them bunch of cunts.
Mercedes basically said team order, get out of the way.
I'm gonna go back to TikTok now. I've had enough.
5.4 second gap between. There's a 5.5 second gap between Leclerc and Hamilton now. Just want to confirm Hamilton is that scumbag that tried to kill Max Verstappen in today's British Grand Prix. If you were to do that if you were to do that outside of Formula One, you're probably sent to prison for life. But Lewis has got away with it. Should have been arrested for that. I really think he should have been arrested for that. Because that was dangerous to say the least. Perez getting past Yuki Tsunoda quite easily as well, and puts him up to 11th. Yuki Tsunoda team radio.
Okay, Yuki, let's use Perez to pass Raikkonen now.
Let Perez pass to pass Raikkonen now. Red Bull's like, yeah, we'll just do our own team radios. Alpha Red Bull just rang up Franz Tost down the other end of pit lane and went, get your drive out of our fucking way. We're not in the mood today. Franz Tost has been like, Yuki,
I'm not going to lie.
Away.
I've just heard Mercedes' team radio. Niall, good luck. Don't lose your shit when you hear it.
Why? What
That's
are
all
they
I'm going
saying?
to say. You can win it. You've
What
got
have they
this.
said?
Don't worry. Leclerc's not in the way.
You sure about that?
Tell you what, I pretty hope Leclerc wins now. Just shut them off.
If Leclerc don't win this, I'm ending this stream straight away, and we're not even going to say our goodbyes. I'm not even joking. If Hamilton, actually, before, just in case the worst does happen, Charl, where can they find you?
You won't be finding me if Hamilton wins.
Okay, Chris, do you want to shout out where they can find you, just in case the worst does happen?
Just find me in Charl. I'll be somewhere
Just
in
find you in
Charl.
Carlisle. That seems like a chump. Yeah. If this does happen, I'm done with Formula One today. Zachary says something final 2.0. Yeah. The gap is 3.8 seconds, and Lewis is lapping about a second later. Brilliant. It's hammer time. Well, you know, I'm sure Christian Horner's going to punch him when he sees him, but you know.
It's hammer time for Christian Horner. Where he'd be down. He'd be down.
Yeah, flying.
I'm telling you.
He's going to be fucking flying at, but Horner is going to be. I'm actually going to watch the post match because I feel like Horner's about to lose his shit. Big style. I like how 200k petition for something final to be replayed after those guys skunked. Well, basically, Chiellini is a disgrace, so you know. 3-second gap now between between Hamilton and Verstappen is currently second in the driver of the day vote. Did Patrick do F1? I have no idea. I've absolutely no idea. He's picking up the pace, man. Lewis, you are looking strong. Well, Lewis, he's not exactly going to just let over, is he, dickhead? Although he is a second faster than that. Go on, Charles. Do not let him pass. If you have to, take yourself and him out of the Grand Prix. Do not let him pass.
Like I said, Charl Chris deserves a win this season.
What happened to Vettel? I missed it. He's just had a really shit Grand Prix and he's retired.
I can't watch this, honestly.
What? Oh. Well, on that 47 and 52, they've just come out of Cops into Maggots and Beckett's.
Oh, yellow flag penalty.
What?
Oh, it's Timmy Whitening. That's
Yellow flag?
Oh. Whitening just went wide.
Makes sense. Gasly's into pits. Oh, yeah, there's Whitening.
That's definitely...
That's what, 13th?
That's Team Radio now.
12th?
From Whitening. Just saying, fuck.
Looked up, she didn't. Is there any girls?
Oh,
no, we've never had a woman do Formula 1.
Whitening's gonna punch him.
Who?
I think Perez. Perez caused it. Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and F1, I've blocked you for saying that because if you're happy that he shoulder barged him out of the way, you're basically saying you're happy to see Max Verstappen die today. And I frankly don't want that sort of scummy cunts to be watching this channel. So, yeah, just go fuck yourself. What you've said is basically you're happy to see other people die because of Lewis' actions today. So if you want to, go watch something else because you're not welcome here.
Unfortunately, I do feel Hamilton's going to win this race. He's just closing in on your
1.5. I don't think you can be too particularly proud of British history, not going to lie. I don't. I don't really care about it. I try not to think about it. Why is Charles going so fucking slowly now? I know he's got a hydraulics problem, I think, but...
Oh. But to be fair, there might be cars in front of both of them.
There is.
The show cards.
Yeah, there is.
I don't know.
Blue flags are going to come out.
Don't know who that benefits more, to be honest.
If Charles can get them, probably Charles. Certainly slows Hamilton down if he can get them done quickly.
Come on, Charles. We just need Mazepin in front of Hamilton. Wherever Mazepin's at.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh wow! What a idiotic! Latifi, you idiot! Latifi's being a fucking plonker there. Absolute plonker. I don't know if that slows down more. Charles will defend. Leclerc's about to get killed now. There isn't many Americans in it. No, we haven't. I can't remember. We had Speed. He was American.
Yeah.
Not says I love British history. I don't. I don't love British history. Oh, Hamilton's overtaken Verstappen in the vote for the day. I'll help you, Max.
Why? Perez is pitting then. Oh, it's a nightmare for Red Bull.
Jesus Christ, he's probably retiring. F1 driver of today. 0.4 seconds. Oh, God. Just don't want Lewis.
Well,
oh my
that
God,
was
he's going to do it again. Oh my, he's pushed him out wide. He's done it again. He's pushed Leclerc out wide this time. Yeah, the fans at the track are disgusting creatures anyway. Fan, I blocked you, so I'll block you again. You're a disgusting creature, and you shouldn't be watching Formula One. He's done it again. He's pushed Leclerc out wide in there. Congratulations, Lewis. You are a complete scumbag. Lewis Hamilton is a fucking gremlin. Yep. Disgusting creature.
$7 points now in the tie for championship behind Verstappen.
Brilliant. I don't even want to know what he is saying. I don't even want to know. It's okay. Max is faster at most tracks now, so he can. If Lewis feels the need to cheat to get his way to the top, then standard Lewis really. Lewis has always been a cheat, always will be a cheat. He's never worked hard to get into F1. I mean, he was given it by Ron Dennis, who also paid for all of his karting. So if you want to go down that route, he's never had to work for a thing in his life. Lewis did to Verstappen what Prost did to Senna, basically. Yeah, but I would say Lewis did it even worse.
I'm pissed off. I'm so angry right now.
Max still has the lead, right? Yeah, he does. Lewis has cheated his way to another Grand Prix win. Congratulations to him. He's never worked for anything. Ah, yes. Well done, Perez, for taking the fastest lap. They realised
Perez! Go Perez!
So basically, what they did is they realised Perez wasn't going to score any points, so they decided just to take the fastest lap off Lewis. Wouldn't surprise me if they chucked a pair of softs on him.
Basically, no one will get fastest lap if out of the top 10.
Yeah, smart move from Red Bull there. Smart move.
So that'll be 8 points now for that.
On that note,
Any of them fans clapping Lewis, you're a disgrace.
On that note, I'm going to switch over to the film I was watching before.
Yeah, we're going to end it.
Bruno, are you not happy?
F1 fan, no. I keep blocking you, right? Yeah, you keep coming back. I blocked you again. All right, we're ending it. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.
Bye.